Hey everyone, welcome back to the best U.S. Mint news channel on YouTube. I'm Sonofasilverstacker. Today's date is June 15, 2024, and in this episode, we're going to be talking about what happens when silver disappears off the market, and it's going to be a similar story, a real-life example. What we're going to be looking at today will be those Jefferson nickels from 2024. It's just, I think, a matter of time before we see the same thing happen, the same thing play out with silver. Now, before any of that, if you're new here, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We're trying to get to a bazillion sub. And remember, we're always live, never edited. Now, let's bump over here to moneymetals.com. Gold ended the week at 23.43.45, silver at 29.75, platinum at 972.85, and palladium at 927.70. Over here, an in-stock American Silver Eagle will cost you $38.34 for a quantity of 1 through 39, and you're going to be paying $8.59 premium on each one of those bad boys. Now over here, they'll buy them back for $31.31 each. Next up, United States Mint bullion sales. No new tale to tell here. Now let's go to this article from CoinNews.net by Mike Unser, dated June 14, just yesterday. U.S. Mint produces 396 million coins for circulation in May, releases Patsy, Mink quarter mintages. All right, so we're going to be looking at the nickel here, and you should pay attention as I read this article of how they frame the Jefferson nickel. This is really interesting. All right, in May, for the second consecutive month, the United States Mint increased its pace of striking coins for circulation. All right, they're ramping it up, right? So maybe. However, the monthly production level remained well below 1 billion coins for the 9th month in a row. There you go. That's the telltale sign, following 8 consecutive months of above that threshold. And what that means is the United States Mint and the Federal Reserve have so many coins on their hand, they don't really need a whole lot of 2024. There's really no demand unless you're a flipper, right? Because if you haven't seen yet, you'll think it's stupid. At least a lot of you have, actually. And it says here the U.S. Mint produced over 396 million coins, just under 400 million, right? Including cents, nickels, dimes, quarters, and half dollars, representing a 7.6 increase from April, but a 72.1% drop from May 2022. Yeah, they've slammed on the brakes, right? Additionally, the U.S. Mint published mintages for the 2024 Patsy Takamori quarter for the very first time. Here's how the month compares to others in the past year. So May 2023 to May 2024 coin production. And you can see 1, 2, 3, 4 in a linear fashion, and then it goes 5 here to January of this year, and that's pretty typical. All right, for January, the mint usually goes gonzo, and then 6 for February, and then bam, 7 for November 23, and then 8, 9, and then here we go 10, 11, 12. Pretty low here, right, for the last 3 months, under 400 million. I think that is really substantial. We need to recognize that, and some of you already have. All right, the primary mission of the U.S. Mint is to manufacture coins in response to public demand. The public demand, right? That's incredible. The Mint produces, sells, and subsequently delivers circulating coins at Federal Reserve banks and their coin terminals to support their services to commercial banks and other financial institutions. Even though it costs the Mint 3 cents to make and distribute each 1-cent coin, the Federal Reserve always orders more to them than any other denomination, and we do believe that the last year for the Lincoln cent is going to be 2026. Pick up sticks. That's just a guess, all right? Now, in May, the U.S. Mint struck 211.6 million Lincoln cents, accounting for 53% of all circulating quality coins produced in the month. Yeah, that's incredible. Now, look at this month over month. Here we're going to talk about the nickels. All right. In May, the U.S. Mint reported producing nickels and dimes for the first time in 3 months. In month-over-month comparisons for other coins used daily by Americans, production totals showed modest increases of 0.2% for the Lincoln cents and 3% for the quarters. Now, let's stick with that. Now, we know, because we've been following along with the Jefferson nickels, that the Denver Mint actually struck no nickels, and they didn't really clarify that over here. But if we go down to this handy-dandy chart, U.S. Mint circulating coin production for May, you'll see here Jefferson nickel, 0 were produced from Denver, and 0 Roosevelt dimes from Denver. That's remarkable, folks. And we had somebody in our live chat say that they went and did a tour of the Denver Mint, and there was nobody there working at all. And I don't know if they were there on a weekend or a weekday, but we do know that the United States Mint does operate on the weekends. So there you go. That's pretty interesting. Now, what we're going to do here next, and I will leave a link to this article in the description. What we're going to do now is we're going to go over to eBay, All right, and I think this is a real world example of what's going to happen to silver when people realize what's what. And let's be honest here, with all the manipulation that silver has seen in the past, how could anyone project the future spot prices for this particular metal? And there's really a lot of reasons, many reasons, why silver, well, is necessary, is a vital commodity, and not only that, but could be metal or money metal. Yeah, I guess so. That makes sense. Now let's go to eBay. Bam! Before I tongue twist and tie myself up again. All right, here we are. eBay 2024 Jefferson nickel roll. These aren't even sold yet, folks. But a $100 box is going for just under $600. 10 rolls, that's right. That's 10 rolls. That's $20. Is going for just under $400 so far. And you're probably going, well, Stacker, those haven't sold yet. But okay, well, let's go to the sold listings. All right. Yeah, look at that. 49 rolls, right? $400. That's probably seems like a deal now, doesn't it? Look at this, March 21st, $199 for a whole box of those bad boys. But look at this. What? One roll on June 9th, $172. So you're going to see, and this is what I believe, this is what silver is going to have this kind of behavior relatively soon. Yeah, well, how soon? I don't know, but relatively soon. And what that means is in probably, I think, the next 9, 10 months probably. But you never know. Maybe just after the election. I don't know. Nobody can ever really tell. And that kind of reminds me of our plus ones today, folks. And I'll take you that here in a second. But really, ultimately, I think the bottom line here is that, when silver does finally get the attention, right, of all the investors, and people are going to start seeing it disappear off the shelves if they can get it at all, you're going to see people pay ridiculous amounts of money just to get their hands on it. Yeah, that's what's up. Now let's go to those plus ones. So here's Proverb 27:1, and this is important, right? So do not boast about tomorrow, for you know not what a day may bring, because plans fall through, as often they do. And when you boast, you're pretty self-satisfied, but here we are talking about silver, and are we boasting about silver, or are we worried about silver? Because I got to tell you, I don't know what the world's going to look like if we see silver go parabolic like these nickels have. I don't know what's going to happen to the surrounding environment, but it probably won't be pretty. Now let's go to the 99.9 KOI Good News Radio. This is Mark Morrison, Return of the Mack. Yeah, right there. See that? Pretty cool, huh? And this is amazing song. It's back like in the mid-90s, I think. This is a cool song then, and it's a cooler song now. Now, with that said, I want to thank y'all for coming. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button and redo like what you hear and see. Sub the channel. It's free. Stacker out.